everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the fun. And if you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad you're joining me on another video today. I am getting back on schedule. It has been a little bit rocky as far as my schedule is concerned, but now we're getting back on track. And today I'm going to be showing you how to do a plan with me in a specific way. So we are going to use the traditional planner, and that's my little bookmarker here, but my traditional, I would say one of the first regular vertical planners that you'll see with the 3 boxes. It's probably one of the most common types of planners among lots of different planner brands. And I'm going to be showing you how to do the plan with me the way it's kind of intended. So stay tuned and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing, we got to pull them out. And I'm actually going to be doing it for the 29th through the 4th because obviously this week we're already in this week. But yes, so let's talk about this planner. The first thing I like to do when I'm planning in my Happy Planner specifically is pull the pages out. Why? Because I can. And that is one of the things about Happy Planner that, makes it really nice because you just pop them out and pop them in. And if you can do that, why wouldn't you want to do that? And what is on this thing? I must have gotten like something funky up there. But anyways. So the first thing, if you do not know already and you don't know this type of planner, maybe you don't have this type of planner, any planner can be used like this. Any theme can be used like this. It does depend on your schedule and how you like to schedule. But the idea behind a planner, this type of planner, is kind of timed morning, afternoon, time blocks basically you would use for this is a period of time, this is a period of time, this is a period of time. Traditionally, this is morning, afternoon, and night. It does not have to be used that way. I've never used my planner quite like that. But I do want to show you the idea of breaking these down in different areas of your time and your schedule and your life and seeing if that helps you stay more on track with things. So I'm going to be using the new accessory book, Live Creatively. I picked this up at Michael's. It was at my Michael's, or one of the Michael's near me. I don't have a Michael's because we live in a town where everything's a drive. So one of the Michael's near me, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So the first thing I will say, if you have a schedule that's pretty repetitive or maybe really consistent and you can plan it out really easily, and you have some days that you have a lot of free time, maybe they're days off, maybe they're days that you just have a lighter load, pick those periods of time and kind of map out stickers that you might want to put as far as the bigger boxes are concerned. I know for me, I like to have a combination of big boxes around the page, but in this particular plan with me, I'm going to keep them light and bright as much as possible to see how I want to do it here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is my schedules, I work all the time. And when I say I work all the time, I mean I always have a lot to do, a lot on my plate. And I always have downtime as well that I get to do things I want to do, like YouTube, which I love and I miss when I don't get to do it because my life's so crazy and hectic. But because of that, what I have found is that I have to plan for things that maybe more task-oriented during a certain point of the day and task-specific during a certain point of the day. And that way I can be more functional throughout the rest of my day, whether it be appointments or anything that I need to do. So I'm going to use this first top section for me as my tasks for the day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a couple stickers that maybe have more of this like checklist item on there and put those down first. Kind of the things to buy, except I don't want to buy things. I'm going to see if there's any more. I think what I'm going to do is put things to buy, and I'm going to cover that up. With something different. And then I'll probably do another one over here. Now, what I will also say is that I do not generally try to schedule a whole lot on the weekends. If I do have to do tasks, it's normally tasks that I do outside of the tasks that I traditionally do on the weekends. And then what I think I will do is take one of these stickers down here 2 of them, and cover the things to buy over. It's really going to be things to do. What's my to-do list? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find little stickers like this and put them down. And this is going to be very colorful. I kind of left the colorful theme in this planner for this week. And it's just going to be colors all over. I'm just really going colorful. So if you're like, man, there's no real color selection to this, you're absolutely right. And that's intentional. I love colors. I was just talking about how we're a lot less color. I feel like we're starting to be more colorful again, but I feel like the early 2000s were a decade of a very muted colors. Like the 80s and 90s even were very like colorful. And then the 2000s I feel like got really like the like big 2000 era was like totally like blacks and golds, and that was like what you saw. And I feel like now we're starting to incorporate color into our life again. Okay, so these are my checklist items. I might actually write more checklists in there than just the 3 that are in there like it is right now, but it kind of is put as the checklist section for this part of the planner. I'm also going to leave the weekend open because, like I said, I don't normally have a whole lot, and I'll probably just take notes or jot down. I might put some cute stickers on there like this one. Let's see. I think I'm going to put this one. And I'm just going to kind of flop it over part of the weekend because, like I said, I don't normally plan a whole lot on the weekends, or I try not to, and keep it super informal. All right, so the next section that I would use these 2 for is kind of going to be more appointment-based items that maybe I know that I have specific appointments, but nothing that I want to... Oh, I see. I've just confused myself is what I've done. Specific appointments that I want to remember. Don't worry, I'll get there. Megan will get there. Just had a moment. And maybe some more of some time blocking. I'm not sure that this one really has what I need, but I'm going to figure it out. Now, also, what I'm going to do is take this sticker and this sticker. Now, these are days that I know I don't have a heavy load of appointments. So I'm going to put some decorative, colorful stickers here because I know I can. And then I'm going to put them again over here because I know that I can. And this will probably be still, again, more time broken down if I have specific things, appointments that I need to remember, things that I need to do. I'm going to leave that there, but I'm not going to overwhelm it with having that like that. So I am a big fan of layering stickers. I love the way that people are able to layer things. However, I never, like, if you have something you need to remember that's a specific task on a specific day, you can put a sticker like this maybe over 2 spots. But I always feel like these are days, so unless you have something that's crossing over into days, or maybe it doesn't matter which day you do it, that's the only time that I think the stickers should cross over in the center if it's something that's not time sensitive, maybe within a few days period. Again, it's your planner. Do what suits you best. Don't ever let anyone tell you otherwise, but just keep those in mind as you are, you're thinking about planning out your schedule. For me, I'm going to put just a couple things in the weekends because you never know when I might have something I want to do. I'm just leaving them as open as possible because, like I said, I try not to overwhelm them. I try. It's not always the case, but I try. Okay, now one thing I love is decorating with sticky notes, and let me tell you why. You can decorate with sticky note that has a little bit of color and flair to it, and potentially just have something written underneath of it. So if you have a scheduled item or something, you can write something down there, and then you just take a little sticker that may not be something that's super hard to get up if you want to leave it down as actual sticker, and you just stick it down and it's perfectly great in your planner. But if you need this space because it's a sticky note, it will pull right with just a little sticker, it will pull right up and you can still use it as you need it. So if you don't have a busy agenda, you can kind of keep it open and keep it available, and then you can add stickers as needed. So, if you are like me and there's lots of things that you want to track habit-wise, I always like to put them over in the sections, kind of over in the margins, down at the bottom, up at the top, or an area that you don't necessarily need to use. And you can put them, because there's area in the margins, you can put them wherever you want. I'm probably just going to stack them, but you can put them wherever you want in the margin, depending on what your planner. Again, it's going to be planner specific, but it still is good to have those areas written down. And then what I'm going to do, I love this one. Oh my gosh, I just pulled all my sticky notes off. Again, I'm just adding that color there. These aren't really functional sticky notes. They're more decorative, but I can easily pull them up and they will add some color until I fill that section in. So it's a great way to decorate your planner with sticky notes that you can easily take up and don't infringe upon your life and your schedule and your, otherwise. The other thing that I like to do, especially with spreads that I'm trying to be more functional, is add little stickers. And these I sometimes will do on corners and whatnot that maybe I need to remember. So just taking little boxes, and this is just for color. It doesn't infringe upon the functionality of it. But sometimes what I do is, instead of using like a time block sticker that's straight down, I just write like 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. and do little sticker blocks like that to kind of time block out. And what's great about these is, if you have stickers like this, you can color code them. So if you have a specific task that you want to work towards, if you color code your goals, you can, obviously I'm not doing it with this, but you can, and that makes it really nice too. Okay, so that is a great way to, just like I said, add some extra color, still making it super functional for checklists and items. But for me, the way that this spread is going to work is, it's going to be my hair. Look at that. Where did that come from? It's going to be tasks and checklists and things I can't forget, appointments and reminders for things that I need to do as far as time sensitive, time meeting things. And then down here, it's going to be used for whatever else I might need to remember. Should appointments, I have additional appointments or anything else that needs to come up, that is how I'm using it. Now, a lot of times I'll use this section for calls that I need to make or certain tasks that I need to do. But the way traditionally it is broken down is supposed to be kind of like morning, afternoon, and night. Again, I've never used it like that. I probably never will use it like that to a certain extent. I do normally follow a time limit a little bit more, but I like to use it more for sections of work that I need to accomplish. So here's what I will say. The biggest thing that you can do is do what works best for you in your planner, and do it the way that it's the most functional for you. But don't be afraid to try new things that might not be the original way they're intended. And of course, I'm going to put the little appointments tab right here. Even though this is appointment. This is for appointments. Of course, if you know Megan and you've watched me for any length of time, you know that coffee is my favorite thing ever. And I have to throw a few coffee cups on every spread because it just really encompasses everything about me. And I also love blue, but obviously, this is full of different colors. But I do love blue. So just FYI. There's like pretty predictable things about me, and those are two of them. And that is it. So that is going to be the spread for this upcoming week, and I am very excited about it. Super fun, super colorful, super simple. Really, like I said, very functional. You have your time blocks available to write down the tasks you need to do, and then you have appointments scheduled, and then you have additional tasks that might need to be accomplished. And then the weekend, like I said, I try to take that off. So hopefully that made sense to you, and you can understand the 3-block system on using your planner like that. But in this case, again, it doesn't necessarily matter as long as it's functional for you. So just keep that in mind. Don't ever feel like you're doing it the wrong way, because there is no wrong way. So just make sure it works for you, and that is the right way, and that will be the best way. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I have missed you all very much and cannot wait to get back at it with regular videos. If you are still watching this video and you've made it this far, I am planning a meetup in the Nashville area. I don't have an exact time and location yet, but I'm working on it coming up very soon, so stay tuned for more details on that. I would love to see you there soon. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your day.